Thank you all. Hello, thank you all for joining. I'm so thankful for you joining tonight on a weeknight. I'm sure you guys are all very busy with your family and hopefully enjoying this lovely weather. If you can in the chat, say hello so know who all is watching. I'd appreciate it. I want to welcome you to my Shaklee launch party. I'm so very excited to have you all joining tonight. Hi, Sylvia. Um, to learn more about my new adventure. I know you guys have seen on Facebook that I kind of teased a little bit about starting something new. Hi, Jess. So for those that don't know, which I think most all of you do, that I'm a wife and a mom of two grown but still young men, Dylan and Nathan. And I'm also a nurse, manager of a population health department, which I might have some teammates on the call here. If they're not on now, they'll probably be hopping on shortly. So we're here tonight because I fell in love and I need to tell you all about it. So maybe it's lust. You see, I saw my sister Melissa, and if those you guys know, she's my twin, and unfortunately she couldn't be here tonight because she's not feeling well. So thankfully, Melanie hopped into her shoes for tonight. So a couple weeks ago, she came over and her skin was glowing and it was tighter and brighter. And I said, "What are you doing? Because you look good." And she started telling me about these products that she was using and the decision that she was making and about to announce to everybody that she was making a career move and starting a new business venture with Shaklee. And I went ahead and I attended her launch party, like you guys are doing for me tonight. And Melanie talked to us about some of the products. And to be honest, I was kind of watching my sister. You know, she's been doing this for years. I've been watching her for years. I am her biggest cheerleader. But I started to notice some of my friends were chatting her up. And, you know, if you know anything about me, I can be a little bit competitive. So, no, in all seriousness, I am her biggest cheerleader. And I was not necessarily in the market for any new protein shakes or anything like that. But I was in a rut when it come to my health and wellness. I was kind of in a bad habit of just coming home from work and sitting on the couch and doom scrolling. And I needed something to change that. And I thought that this might be the perfect opportunity. Well, Melissa invited me over to her pool party, and it was called uh, Protein by the Pool, where we got to taste test some of her new protein that she had, as well as some of her liquid collagen and a couple other supplements. And to be honest, I was pleasantly surprised in how smooth and flavorful these were, just mixed with water. And so that's when I decided I think this is what's going to motivate me to get off the couch and to start thinking about my overall health. That and when I was on the call, Melissa's launch call, Melanie talked a little bit about your bio age, and I'll let her get into that here shortly. But it really intrigued me to take the next step to better myself, not only on the outside, but the inside. So I'm going to go ahead and kick it off to Melanie and go from there. Thanks.
I love it. I love it. Well, Amanda, you did such a good job of welcoming everybody tonight, and I'm so excited you're here. Friends, I feel so bad. Poor Melissa is really under the weather, so I stepped in for her this evening, and I've had the opportunity to work with Melissa, and I'm really excited to work with you, Amanda, because I am also very competitive as well. So I understand how you feel completely. But friends, my name is Melanie Mitro, and I actually have 15 years of experience in the direct sales industry. I've been with Shaklee for the past, it's coming up on 2 years here in the fall. And I'm so grateful to be a part of such an incredible, incredible company that has products that work, that truly you can feel the difference as you're using the products. And I love the history and the heritage of the company. They've been around for 70 years. And I also am very much into research and science and making sure that the products I'm taking, they are effective and they actually work. And so I love all of that about Shaklee. I truly feel so confident in recommending these products to other people. And I too am a mom of two boys. My boys are 15 and 17, and I am now the shortest one in the family. My husband and I are the shortest. Our boys are so much taller than both of us. And they all they know is mom and dad working together, building businesses to and being entrepreneurial. And they've got really a front row seat to what it means to prioritize your health and to turn that into a business opportunity. And I have been in the wellness industry for 15 years. And I did really well on my fitness journey. I lost all of the weight postpartum after having my two boys, and I maintained that weight loss for over a decade by really eating clean, paying attention to my portion sizes, exercising regularly, and I turned that into my business in the past. And in 2021, my own personal health took a nosedive. I was approaching 40 years of age, and I just felt like everything I was doing had stopped working for me. And the weight was creeping up, and I had chronic fatigue. I was always irritable. My skin was breaking out. I had this hormonal acne that I couldn't shake. And I just really started to question what was going on with my body. And it was about that exact same time in my former company, I was working with one of my coaching clients, and she owned her own holistic health practice. And as she was describing her ideal client, I was on the other side of the computer screen going, I think she's talking to me. I was that woman that she was describing. And I really thought once you turn 40, the wheels are going to come off. There's nothing you can do. The spare tire is going to happen. You just have to accept it. And she was telling me that wasn't the case. And so that January 2021 is really where I made the commitment to working with a holistic practitioner. And it's really where I started to dive into clean and non-toxic living. It's where I started my own anti-inflammatory journey. And this is my before and after on the right. It is a 90-day transformation where I started with an anti-inflammatory diet. I introduced high quality supplements. I changed all of the things that I put in and on my body to more non-toxic. And not only did I lose 15 pounds, but the brain fog went away. I have sustained energy throughout the day, no more crazy anxiety or mood swings or IBS. And I just want to like shout from the rooftops that you can feel better, that healing is out there. And I know that so many women struggle in that season of life. And it's exactly what connected me to Shaklee because their products are clean, non-toxic, EWG verified. They're screened for harmful chemicals and toxins. And so when I was looking for supplements and wellness products, Shaklee perfectly aligned to that. And what I love is that I actually have physical proof. And I'll tell you the biological age story really fast and then we'll move on. I took my blood work when I first came to Shaklee 2 years ago. And my biological age at that time was 42. And when I got my test results back, or my chronological age was 42, my biological age after 6 months of using Shaklee products said that I was 32. And I was like, amazing. I downgraded a whole decade. And then 6 months later, I had my blood work taken again. And the only thing that I added, the only thing I was doing was introducing Shaklee into my life. I was still eating clean. I was exercising. I was taking care of myself. And my biological age went to 27.3. So about 16 years difference in my biological age, meaning it's my blood health biomarkers, my hormone levels, all of my blood nutrients said that I was 27.3. So thank you, Shaklee, for adding some serious years to my life. So tonight we're just going to talk a little bit about who Shaklee is, some of our hero products. Amanda is going to share what she's been using and loving. And at the end, we're going to talk about some ways that you can get started on Shaklee products too. And Amanda will walk you through some options after tonight for what that could look like for you and some really cool incentives we're going to share at the end that you can take advantage of. So I kind of already sprinkled this in about who Shaklee is, but I want you to know what our mission is. Our mission here and the science behind every product that we make has our mission statement in mind. Our mission is to empower people to look, to feel, and to live younger today and tomorrow. We want you to live age free. And to me, that's really important. I don't know if that's important to you guys. If it is, give me a yes in the chat bar. But I want to be that mom that can play pickleball with her kids, that can shoot hoops in the driveway, that can go hiking, that, can play with her grandkids someday. Like that's important to me. So living age free and the decisions that I'm making today, it's not just about being skinny, but it is about being strong and having energy to do what I love. And Shaklee is one of the most clinically proven wellness companies in the world. They're also one of the fastest growing companies of their size and tenure in the market, and they're not new. They're not a new company. They've been in business for 70 years. They have zero debt. They've paid out billions of dollars in commissions. They're truly a stable company. And right now we're seeing double digit growth in the US and triple digit globally, which is really amazing. People are looking to Shaklee for support on their own health and wellness journey. And that is truly exciting. And some of the really cool things about Shaklee is that we are a nutritional pioneer. So we actually invented Dr. Shaklee. That's the picture of him there on the right. He invented the first multivitamin in the United States, and he invented the very first plant-based protein, Life Shake, which you're going to hear more about tonight as well. Shaklee also has done over 110 clinical studies, and they have over 75 patents and patents pending on their products. And so Shaklee is the only company with proof, with short, medium, and long-term proof that their products are effective and safe and do exactly what they say they do. And if you're a science person, I want you just to, after we're done here tonight, go Google the landmark health study, and that will actually walk you through our study that we did here at Shaklee, where we followed Shaklee supplement users for 30 years. And then we followed non-Shaklee supplement users for 30 years, and we compared their blood nutrient health and their biomarkers. And Shaklee supplement users were significantly healthier than those that were using supplements, but were just regular store-bought supplements. So that's incredible. Our skincare is guaranteed to erase a decade of aging, and our nutrition is going to help you look, feel, and live younger longer. Our products, they go beyond organic. They're screened for harmful chemicals and contaminants. Our skincare is EWG verified, so that means it's actually screened for over 2,500 chemicals and questionable ingredients. And anytime somebody says to me, I'm nervous about making this investment, or I've done things in the past and they haven't worked, I always remind people there's a 100% money back empty bottle guarantee with all of our products. But here's the thing, most people do not return our products. It's like less than 0.003% of people actually return products, which is incredible. Proven track record. People love our products and they stay on them for a lifetime. And right now here at Shaklee, we are committed to looking ahead. What is the cutting edge science? What are people prioritizing, and creating products that really help people in that area? So tonight we are going to talk about some of our hero products, our most popular products that we have. Here at Shaklee, we offer sort of these three different categories in terms of products. We offer clean beauty and wellness, we offer clean skincare, and then clean home. And so our BioCell collagen peptides, and our Vivix is one of our hero products here that helps to fight inflammation, and it helps to blunt it at a cellular level. Vivix is one of our ageless hero products, and when these two, the Life Plus and Vivix, are taken together, it is actually a powerful way to fight inflammation in your body. In the middle, you see our protein, our GLP-1 support. Our Life Shake plant-based protein is 20 grams of clean, no sugar added, anti-inflammatory protein. Our collagen 9 gives you an additional 10 grams of protein, And we have one of our new products that just launched in the last year. It's our 40 grams of sparkling protein. We'll talk a little bit about that tonight as well. And then our skincare, our clean beauty and skincare, our youth regimen is clinically proven and clean. It is guaranteed to reverse a decade of aging. It also smells luxurious, like you are going to the spa. And then we also have our ageless peptide pens, and it's really a safer alternative to Botox. If you are somebody that is starting to notice the fine lines and the wrinkles, these ageless sculpting wands are going to be your absolute best friend. I've been using them every day for 2 years, and it's really helped to brighten and smooth my own skin. So we're going to be chatting through some of these things tonight, but I first want to dive into our liquid biocell collagen. In our 30s, you may not know this, but we start to lose about 1% of our collagen every single year. And by the time we hit like perimenopause and menopause, we've actually lost somewhere close to 50% of our collagen. I feel like that explains a lot for so many of us, right? It's kind of like all of a sudden we're like, where do these fine lines and wrinkles come from? Or why does my hair feel really thin? Or why does my skin look really dull? And it's important that we all recognize that this is a natural part of the aging process, but we actually can support it. We can prevent the breakdown of current collagen, and we can build back up our current, our like bioavailable and absorbable collagen in our body through the use of our liquid biocell collagen. It's actually an award-winning collagen. It is incredible. It doesn't just prevent the breakdown of collagen, but it actually builds it back up on the inside. So it gives you benefits for hair, skin, nails, joints, increasing bone density, and also those fine lines and wrinkles. We call it here at Shaklee the no competition collagen because there's literally nothing else like it on the market. It is what causes people's skin to glow. It's also what my niece right now, who is having an autoimmune flare up with her skin, she was said to me the other day, she goes, Aunt Melanie, I don't know what to do. She goes, I'm trying everything and I can't get my face is burning. It's red. It was irritated. And I gave her a bottle of Vivix and I gave her collagen. And I was like, take these every single day and I'll check back with you in a week. And she messaged me yesterday and said, Aunt Melanie, my skin, like it's going away. The redness is going away. Thank you so, so much. This is making a big difference. So everything from just supporting your body sort of at an inflammatory level to what you see on the surface as well, it really does make a difference. So check out Joy, right? Joy here is in the middle and on the right side. Look at the picture on the left. That was before she started using the BioCell collagen. You can see the dark circles, the dullness of her skin. And then you can see sort of the after and her overall body composition transformed when she added in our liquid biocell trim, which helps with body composition, with metabolism, and really helps with fat burning as well. We have so, so many before and afters. But these are just a few of the incredible ones that we have as well. And we also have incredible testimonials when it comes to joint health and mobility. Michael Ullman and Noreen are two of the testimonials on this page. The BioCell collagen really helps with joints. So if you're somebody that has achy joints, they crack, you have maybe some previous injuries, some mobility challenges. I know for me, I've always struggled with overhead presses. I have some shoulder former like injuries, but I am actually able to lift heavier than I ever have before without pain because of the BioCell collagen, because it's helping to provide that cushioning in your joints. And it's also helping to decrease inflammation. So for me, I feel like the BioCell collagen is a no-brainer. That is definitely something I recommend everybody to start with. And then the second one is Vivix. Vivix is another one of our hero products. And when I came to Shaklee, this was one of the first things that I tried. How many of you have heard the buzzwords? Give me a yes in the chat about inflammation, right? You're constantly hearing about decreasing inflammation in your body. And inflammation can show up as puffy face. It can show up as brain fog, as skin that is dull, joints that hurt, right? Aching, just sort of that aching in your body. It can also show up as, issues with your skin and your gut as well. And Vivix actually blunts inflammation at the cellular level. So it is going to help calm any inflammation in your body, which is why it helped work so well for my niece. It was calming inflammation underneath of her skin, right in her cells. And then it also helps protect from future inflammation. And they did a study. They gave two people a highly inflammatory McDonald's meal and they measured, right, their inflammatory response. They gave one person Vivix and one person did not get the Vivix. And the person who had the Vivix after eating the inflammatory meal actually saw zero inflammation. So it completely blunted the inflammation from that inflammatory meal. So why should you use Vivix? Why should that be a part of your routine? Well, here's the thing. Every single day, we have environmental pollutants, we have toxins, we have things that are hitting our body. Our body is constantly being attacked. And what causes us to age is the breakdown of our cells. It's this constant sort of attacks on our body. Inflammation is going, or Vivix is going to help protect your body, keep your cells feeling younger longer, and is truly going to help you with your long-term health goals. Michelle Rogers, right here at the beginning, 3.5 months, like in the middle, she's been using Vivix. She didn't lose any weight. She just used added Vivix to her routine, and look at how her face just depuffed from adding in Vivix. So I feel like that's amazing. And then we have Melissa. This is Amanda's sister as well. Here are her results of using the BioCell Life, the Youth Skincare line, and the Sculpting Peptide Wands just over the past couple of months. So proof is real that your skin truly can reverse a decade just in the few short months that she's been using the products. Okay, the last thing that I really want to touch on tonight before I throw it over to Amanda is our skincare. Our skincare here, like I said at the beginning, is incredible. It's clean, but it's also clinically proven to help you look younger, to reverse a decade of aging from your skin. When I first started using the youth skincare line, I was a little nervous because I have very sensitive skin. It's acne prone. I get really nervous about switching my skincare, but it was quite a smooth, seamless transition. The gel cleanser, it smells amazing. It takes off your makeup. It does not leave a film. It's not oily. It will clean your skin. Then the perfecting toner you use after you wash your face, and that is going to prep your skin. It's going to gently exfoliate without drying out your skin so that then you can add in your serums, whether it's our vitamin C serum that actually helps brighten or even out your skin tone, get rid of any sunspots or discoloration. And then you would apply your AM or PM cream afterwards. Again, non-oily, very light, super moisturizing, but it is going to give your skin a luxurious glow. This is Kirsten, one of our amazing ambassadors, and she's been using our skincare line. And look at how beautiful her skin is. Truly, her skin is amazing. Okay, Amanda, I am going to throw it over to you because I actually want you, and I'm going to stop the share real quick. I want you to share a little bit about the products you've been using and loving here at Shaklee too.
Sure. So, and I know everybody's time is valuable, so I'm going to keep this short and sweet. When I went to Melissa's for launch party, I will be honest, I was a little bit hesitant to try things, new things, right? But so the mascara, love. BB cream, love. I got the powdered collagen 9. Okay, this is gonna sound weird. Anybody, I don't like to wear socks. So difference between Melissa and I, Melissa needs socks on her feet all the time. I'll put my feet in the grass. I love it. But my feet are always dry. And when I'm using this collagen, my feet are so smooth. So I was like, okay, something's working. And then I told you guys I went to her pool party, tasted the protein, really liked that, like the liquid biocell collagen. So I went ahead and got myself started on the BioAge Reset, which is a little kit of a little bit of this and a little bit of that, right? So I got a couple different protein packs. I got the liquid collagen. I got the Vivix. And then I also got some daily essential vitamins because your girl doesn't really eat a lot of fruits and vegetables like she should. And so we know we need some extra support. And I think I could lather as all kinds of skincare on this face, but if I don't fix the inside first, I'm not going to see the results. So my next goal is to get the skincare. But for now, I'm working on the inside.
I love that. And the BB cream is actually one of my favorites. Do you like it too? Like it's
I do, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's SPF 30 and it's like a sheer glow. I put it on every single morning, every single day. And then we were just at the beach last week. So I would put the BB cream on and then I would put like our SPF 30 over top of that. I'm like, I am good to go. No, that is like one of my favorites. And our youth mascara also has a lash boost serum in it. So it's actually going to moisturize, but also help your lashes grow a little bit faster as well. So
Yeah.
I love that. I love that. And then for the protein, people always say to me, like, does Life Shake actually taste good? And it does, right? You were saying that too. Like, it has like a very smooth and a very creamy texture. And I'm somebody that has a very sensitive system. So I sometimes have adverse reactions to protein. And Life Shake is the one that I can drink every single day. And I'll mix like the Life Shake with the collagen 9, and then I'll put a scoop of the creatine in there, and that gives me 30 grams of protein and my creatine, and it helps kind of fill in the gaps as well. So I'm sort of obsessed with all things Shaklee, and it's like I have to slowly add things to my cart every month. Otherwise, my husband is like, "What are you spending all this money on?" But it's
That's what I'm
yeah,
worried about.
yeah. But I have two teenage boys and they use the creatine. They use like our Life Shake. They use our electrolyte. So it really is something that I will give to my kids because they're safe and effective. My kids use the skincare, so really you can't go wrong. So let's talk next steps because there's a lot of different ways that you could get started. Maybe you're coming in here tonight and you want to start with the foundational sort of health, and that we'll talk a little bit about the BioAge reset. Maybe you want to focus on skincare because that's really where your biggest challenge is, or maybe it's nutrition and you just know you need to get more protein but don't know where to start. So wherever that is, Amanda can help you with that, right? So what you're going to do is after we're done here tonight, you're going to reach out to her and she can walk you through putting in an order and really what those next steps look like. So I wanted to share this with you because there's a few perks of shopping with Amanda, especially with her launch event over the next 48 hours. So number one, when you spend $50, you get a free membership at Shaklee. So a membership does not lock you into anything. I want to make sure I get that question a lot. You're not required to purchase. There's no monthly or annual fee. But what you do get is 15% off every retail priced product all day, every day. The second thing is you get flat rate shipping, $8.99 flat rate shipping. And then when you spend $150, you will get free shipping. And then you also get access to our loyalty reward. So when you're checking out, right, when you're creating your cart, there's a little box that you can check that says ship to me every 90 days or every 30 days. Make sure you check that box because that will help you to start earning what we call loyalty points. You can redeem those points for free full-size products. So for example, last month I got an entire case of sparkling protein, which by the way is amazing. It's like a margarita without the alcohol. It's a great lemon lime flavor. And that was I could redeem my points. I got a free product. So that's just one of the perks of actually purchasing through Amanda. The second option is if you are listening to this tonight and you are thinking to yourself, well, maybe I could do what you do as well. I feel like I have people who would be interested in the protein or would be interested in the skincare. If you're looking for some supplemental or significant income, there also is an opportunity to become an ambassador, to join Amanda's team. You earn 30% commissions on all of your purchases from new customers in the first 30 days. You can earn a $50 up to $75 additional bonuses based on the number of people you enroll per month. And we have this incredible program right now. It's called our Director Accelerator, which is really amazing. And you can actually earn a $500 shopping spree by hitting our core rank of director, which is $3,000 in sales in your first month or in your first few months, I should say, in business. So you can choose from Apple, aloe, and aura. We have an incredible team, incredible trainings, incredible systems here as well. If that is something that you want to be a part of and could see yourself sharing these products with other people, you don't have to keep inventory. You get a website, everything is shipped directly to the customer from the site as well. Okay, those are your two options. Become a member, become an ambassador. And now I want to walk you through just some of the options. So Amanda was actually talking about the BioAge Reset Stack. That's what you got, right? Whenever you signed up
Yeah.
as an ambassador.
Yeah.
And this one's great because it gives you an opportunity to try our hero products. You get 2 bottles of the Liquid BioCell Life Plus. You get a bottle of Vivix. You get your daily essential vitamins, which it's magnesium that helps you with sleep. You have your anti-inflammatory omega, your multivitamin, and your probiotic in there, and you get 2 bags of plant-based Life Shake. This is an incredible value. You basically get Vivix for $2 and you get free shipping. And you get to add a free gift. I'll share that with you also in the next slide. If you are saying to yourself, I don't know if I want to start with all of that, the cellular reset is another great option. It is clinically recommended for you to take the Life Plus, the BioCell, twice a day. So you should take 1 tablespoon in the morning, 1 tablespoon 12 hours later. That is the clinical recommendation. Do that for 90 days. You will really see your results. Honestly, within a few weeks, you're going to start to notice that you feel different. So we have our cellular reset bundle. Vivix comes in gummies, liquid or gel capsule. Obsessed with the gummies. It's like a little snack. I take them every night. If you're into the skincare, I put in the age defying glow option as well. That's a great starter pack. You get a free restoring eye serum with that one as well. And especially as we're going into the summer months, it includes our vitamin C serum, which actually does help with brightness and sunspots and glow and protects your skin. Plus, you get the SPF 30 in there as well. And then if you want to try a little bit of everything, we have the Radiant Renewal Bundle, which gives you the ageless sculpting wands, Vivix, and a bottle of the Life Plus. So these are just a few options that you can start with. Amanda can give you the links to these, or you can actually create a cart using her link. And you can kind of mix and match and add anything that you want to add into your cart. But because it's her launch event, we're doing something special. Anybody that places an order of $100 or more between now and Friday, July 3rd at midnight, you're going to be entered to win one of our ageless sculpting wands. It's a $68 value. Your name's going to go into a drawing. Melissa's going to pull that name on Saturday morning. So there's a little bit of urgency there if you want to be one of our winners. And this month only, we just announced it today. There's also an additional bonus. You can get a free gift with your enrollment. So if you enroll with an order of $175 or more, you can get our mineral sunscreen, which is an SPF 30. Again, it does not leave you white. It goes on really smooth. It doesn't feel sticky. It's a great summer sunscreen. Or you can choose from the Good Gut and Go, which is a great pre and probiotic stick pack. You can mix that in your water, drink that every day. Really helps you to stay regular and just really helps with your gut health. Again, there's the code. It's either sunscreen or good gut. You can choose which one you want. If you just enter that code at checkout, and Amanda can help you with that, you can redeem that product. Okay. So those are a couple of ways that you can get started. Amanda, I'm going to throw it back over to you and you can close us out with anything that you want to share.
No, I just want to say thank you so much. I'm beyond grateful for you guys taking time out of your evening to join today. I am super excited, not only for myself to finally look forward to something again and get motivated to get healthier, but for, everything that comes with this new journey. So thanks, everybody.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for being here tonight. And I'm excited for you guys to get started too. All right. Bye, friends.
Bye.